Hello, welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall, where we are looking for a data jack. We'll be on our way then. I already told you can't be in here. Take it easy. Don't want to attack you. I don't think I can data jack while you're in there anyway. I don't see a thing. Let's look around a little bit. Trying to find a way. That is nothing. Is there going to be a... Don't need anything else. Okay. I may have to do the zappy zappy. I don't like having to do the zappy zappy. So, is it time to zap some guards? Do it. Did we just kill him? Couldn't have given me a data jack. Wordlessly, Janet pops an access wire at the panel at the base of the terminal and begins snipping wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. I've bypassed the security lock on the elevator. We're good to head upstairs. That was quick. I know my way around electrical systems. My father used to own rental properties all over Munich, and I helped maintain them. I've been rewiring buildings since I was a little girl. Touching. I don't know what this has to do with getting me to my meeting, but please, by all means, keep waltzing down memory lane. We'll wait. I couldn't care less about your meeting, James, but we should keep moving all the same. James turns and stalks towards the door. The others follow behind. Okay, where is this door? Are you dead? I think you're just unconscious. Couldn't have given me a data jack to change my stuff. All right, I'm going to need you to get me to this floor's access panel. That would be in a room 303 on this floor. The door combination is 14291. Make sure to write that down. She glances up at you. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, once I'm there, I can put the penthouse door in the maintenance mode. I'll set its code combination to 11111, so we shouldn't have any trouble getting in to plant the cameras. We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible, but I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. I hope no one else gets in our way for their own sake. You aren't hurting anyone unless I order you to. Got it? Yeah, I heard you. Mage's lip curls in a sneer. If I weren't under instruction to follow your lead, this wouldn't be very different. This would be a very different conversation. Yeah, well, you are, so shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. God, I wish that we didn't need you to finish this job. Sadly for all of us, you do. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have words when this run is over, mouse. A stream of caustic syllables pours out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of the pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. Look, it's trying to speak. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. I want to get this over with, whatevs. I want to get away from these people and go home. Unfortunately, may have just committed assault. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't want to hit Z, I want to hit Alt, so I can see things. Okay, going to explore around. What was it we wanted? 303. Okay. Trendy designed panel reads apartment 301. The slick high-grade keypad has been mounted to the doorway. Use the keypad? You don't have one. Okay. Probably the same thing. Yep. Okay, mission items. 303 is the number we're going for. Are you 303? 303 apartment. What's this? Oh, that's going to be for the... Let's go see what's up here real quick. Okay. Penthouse door console. There's a lot of this. The text that glows on the console's display reads, "Information security personnel only." In place of a keypad, the console sports a smooth Duraplast panel with a data port in its center. It would seem that the building management doesn't want laymen tampering with this machine. Thankfully, this is advanced enough that I can actually deal with it. Utility hatch. Jack in. Select a decker to jack in. I think that's going to be me. Okay, ESPs plus and plus programs. I really need to be careful of... Oh, I should have bought the anti-alarm thing, shouldn't I? This could be bad. Ooh. This could be very bad. I maybe should have held off on summoning things until I was absolutely necessary, sure I needed to. One, two, three. Oh dear. This is almost certainly going to go bad. Okay. You're not very good at this, are you? It's supposed to be an attacker thing. Okay. I don't like the fact you're charging up like that. You're immune. Interesting. Okay. Decker last. Okay. This is probably ridiculously dangerous. Risky. There we go. That was not particularly happy. Well, just the 2, 3. Good. Programs first. That way, if they manage to take it out, the decker can deck. Like so. They don't need anything. Okay. No alarm. There are a few lines of text stenciled onto the hatch. Access to Utility Junction J4. Access to Utility Junction J8. Caution. Active U-Bahn line. Notify U-Bahn ops before access. It looks like a direct route to the underground U-Bahn station, one that completely bypasses the route you took. Note to self. Okay. Let's check to see what's in these other places. A beautiful Katya, I can't stop thinking about last Thursday. After the evening teleconference, you and me sprawled out on my synth leather couch. With you and your cardigan and nothing else. A bowl of strawberries and a bottle of Pinot. Bacchanalian decadence and hedonistic delight. A Bacchanalian tends to require more than 2 people. A delicious evening for the both of us. I need to see you again. What we shared, we must share again. I feel utterly consumed by my passion for you. I have sent you a calendar invite for a second romantic interlude. Please, accept at your earliest convenience. Anything actually useful in all this? Terminal is operational but locked. Most of the files in this terminal are of personal nature. In fact, one video file is of a very personal nature. The file labeled Insurance depicts a middle-aged woman engaged in vigorous sexual activity with a heavily tattooed elf, some 20 years her junior. You recognize the woman as Gertrude Brun, the very respectable and very married COO of Mueller Schuler Infotech. Brun would be subjected to public humiliation and ridicule if this footage were ever to see the light of day. That said, the footage could prove valuable piece of leverage to the right person and probably fetch a fair price at auction. Delete the file. The file blips out of existence, taking somebody's insurance and your chances at easy money with it. For all Brun's reputation is safe, there's nothing more to see. I wonder if that did not give me any karma, did it? Probably did not give me any money either. I'm doing a little bit of gray hat. Aha, fire escape. Store leads out to the building's fire escape. Not a bad way to make an expedient retreat. That gives us 2 exit points that were not part of the original situation. That is why you poke around. 14291. Slick high-grade keypads mounted onto the door frame. Code accepted. Welcome, homeowner. Also, this provides some little amount of camouflage. Moving the pane aside, you find a large maintenance access panel. Jaina steps forward, slight frown on her face. Okay, I guess that this is me. She pulls a multi-tool from her belt and uses it to loosen the bolts that hold the panel in place. Pointing up a schematic on her PDA, she examines the terminal's wiring. Hurry up, woman, the clock is ticking. Don't rush me, this is complicated. Popping the lid on her toolbox, she grabs a pair of wire clippers, a soldering gun, and a roll of electrical tape. With a look of grim determination on her face, she begins to snip into a massive harness of cables that runs through the unit. Alright, she taps the elf on the knee. I'm going to need that thing now. He nods and reaches back to unsling his pack. Placing it on the floor, he opens it and pulls out a large blue canister. It takes all of his strength to wrestle it up from the ground and into the space in the access panel that Jaina has cleared. There you go, you dumb ox. Do something useful for a change. The elf says nothing, unburdened by the heavy pack. He stands up straight, and for the first time you appreciate how much larger he is than the corporate mage. He stares down at James, and his hands punch into his fists. You're a corp mage. Oh, joy. Stay cool, man. We're almost done. The elf understands you. If the elf understands you, he shows no sign of it. He continues to stare James down, and the mage continues to ignore him. Payload in place, Jaina goes back to work. It only takes a few minutes for her to screw, wire, and solder the canister into the harness. She inspects her work, nods, and turns to face you. She tans and brushes the hair out of her eyes. All right, job's done. Just need to do a bit of cleanup and we can get out of here. Nice job, Jaina. Yeah, thanks. It wasn't all that difficult, just a matter of following our employer's instructions. Hey, that's great. Time's the ticking, so let's keep moving. Advances the jumble of wire and circuitry through the open access panel. To hell with cleanup. We'll be gone before anyone notices anything. Just a second, what was that canister you put into the terminal? Beats me, for all I know, it could be full of pixie dust. They said they had to wire it into the wall at this junction, so I did. Our employers don't tell us. I'm not comfortable with how little we know about this run. You haven't been doing this long, have you? The law doesn't tell you things that you don't need to know, and you don't ask. Your job is to do what they tell you, take the money, and keep your mouth shut about it afterward. It's all very simple. The Lodge. You don't even know who you're working for, do you? You're leading this team and you don't have a clue. Both of you shut up, somebody's coming. A tall, deeply tanned man rounds the corner at a jog and comes busting in the room. You recognize him as the father you spoke with. He stops short when he sees your team and a smile falls from his face. You, the lady from Cyborg Coast. What the hell is going on here? Full of bluster. This is my apartment. I own it. You can't just waltz in here and start pulling the walls apart without my consent. We're maintenance. Look at the uniform. Yeah, I see that, but that doesn't give you the right to force your way into my home and start tearing up my walls. At the very least, you should have given me advance notice. This is a waste of time. I'm already running late. If you don't take care of this idiot, I will. The elf barks something at James. The sound is uncharacteristic ugly, all harsh consonants, sibilant hisses. Keep your mouth shut, James. I'll talk this out with our friend here. Talk this out? The hell with that. We have a job to do and he's away. Deal with him and do it fast so that we can get back on track. Alright, buddy, you asked for it. I want to know your employee number. I want to know it now. Calm down, sir. There must have been a problem with dispatch. You should have received a work order last week. I didn't receive a thing from dispatch. Did I skip text? I did, didn't I? Or from anyone else for that. My wife and I are entertaining guests here in an hour and a half. Our living room is ruined. I need to know that you're going to fix this, and that you'll clean the place back up, and that you'll put a new coat of wax on the floors. I need... Stand down. We do not need to kill this man. The glow intensifies in a scintillating torrent of light. The energy lances and stabs out as if it were live. The man in the doorway recoils in alarm. His palm slaps down a plastic disc that has been clipped to his belt. Too late, you recognize the object. James jerks back, his concentration broken. From down the hall, you can densely hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching at a run. Meanwhile, the homeowner backpedals, trying to put a wall between himself. Much too slowly. Everybody stand down! The words are met with incomprehensible screech. In your peripheral vision, you catch a flurry of motion. Your elvish companion is moving, making a beeline towards James. Jane is hanging off him, trying to slow him down, but he barely seems to notice. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then reaches for his weapon. Stop it! Stop, Dan! We need him alive to complete the run! With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then turns back towards James. I hate the bastard too, but Jane is right. We need him. The elf comes up short, staring at it. He sweeps his vision from you to Jaina to James. He exhales heavily and spits out a jumble of broken German. Killers, innocents of, will not stand for, I not slave, all lodge bastards, I kill all. Oh, bloody. This is not a very good situation. Okay. At this point, I wish I had gone ahead and attacked James as well. Talk to you in a little bit.